Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back with another episode of The Code. First off, let me ask you, did everybody turn off or whitelist me in any ad blockers? Help me make a career. Last episode we did Puzzle 14 statement, and we finished Puzzle 13 YouTube, which was a bit of a pain. And 14 was actually really easy. It was really easy. Even finishing off 13, we still had a pretty short episode doing 14. Today we are going to be doing 15 experience. Hopefully this is something new, something fresh. Hopefully it doesn't involve us going back to uh, puzzle 7 or puzzle 8 jump here, because we've done that twice already. We've done the return puzzle 2 twice already. I'm ready to move forward. If after finishing today's puzzle, we will be halfway through with the game, which is good news. So experience. We have a book that says where in a container dispenser, whatever it is. Let's read what the book says. Doesn't look like anything else is in this room. It's another really tiny puzzle that somehow is going to become very, very complicated. Thou shalt think it is behind it. Thou cannot reach it. Thou shalt think it is somewhere else, but thou shalt not search for it will take too long. Thou shalt think it is in it, but thou shalt find nothing but a book. Thou shalt think it is on top of it, and thou shalt see it is the answer. What's with all this crazy talk? Do I have a piece of paper? Good. Alright. Let's just put the paper in here and see what happens. Nothing. As long as there's something here, seems like it won't do anything. Alright. Well, it said thou shalt, it's on top of it. Uh, hmm, hmm. Hmm. Interesting, right now I don't have any XP levels. Why is that? Why don't I have any experience levels? Okay, so I was at 101 before, and now I am at 1. And then I walk in here, and then it goes away. And I found it, look, when you stand right here, it changes your XP to 39626. So it was all about the experience in the most little way possible. Whatever walking in here must clear your XP, and then walking here gives you the XP, 39626. And so let's run back. Looks like we solved it. Another tiny puzzle that yet again made it a lot more complicated than you think you would be able to. That was like a 3 by 1 by 2 room of cubes, and it was still pretty difficult to puzzle. If I hadn't recognized, just realized that I had all my levels missing, I would have probably gotten stuck for a lot longer. Now when we walked back in this area, we got back to our 101 levels. 39626. Checking. Is it right? How could it be wrong? It couldn't possibly be wrong. Wow. There is definitely an argument that can be made that some of these puzzles are not as complicated as the others. First is probably the easiest. Amount is kind of a difficult one. Death is kind of a difficult one if you get lost. Time was really easy. Different is simple because if you'd done 3, which is required, you would understand 5. Uh, disappear, pretty difficult one. Jump is a pretty difficult, physically demanding one. 9 changed is super easy. Uh, 10 sound kind of difficult if you're tone deaf like me. 11 infinite, really difficult. 12 gone, kind of difficult because it requires you to go back and search all the previous puzzles. 13 YouTube, super difficult and silly. Statement is super easy because it's just 12 done again. Although it does require some multiplication, that caught me once. And then 15 experience is, I'd say, about average for the puzzles. So it's been up and down on the difficulty of puzzles. It's pretty difficult to make puzzle games and keep the curve not skyrocketing and pitfalling. But it's not too bad. It's just a little wonky. I'm not sure if this was Jesper Ian's first major release. He has a YouTube channel and he does some crazy stuff at a very rare occasion. It's like he posts a new video every 3-4 months or so, it seems like. Um, but he does some crazy stuff and he's thinking at a very high level, much higher than what I think at. And I'm trying to learn from a master here. Anyways, we're halfway done with the code, uh, and we're done with this episode. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps me out. If you want to support me through fan funding, click on my name, Rydo. That'll take you to my main YouTube page. On the right is a blue button that says support. If you want to follow me on Twitter or Google Plus, or friend me on Steam or Battle.net, all that information is down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.